Hello, and a very warm welcome to you on this rather chilly and windswept Monday night, Monday the 27th of November that is, broadcasting to you live our new show, The Nightshift, coming to you from our lovely studios in Agis Mateus on the beautiful island of Corfu, Greece. And I'm very lucky to be joined, as usual, with Wayne.
Hello, Adrian. How are you?
I'm very well, but a bit blustery. I should apologise to you, our good viewers and listeners, that we've had a few technical difficulties here tonight, probably due to the strong, gusty wind. But I'm assured that we're back online and hopefully we're coming to you loud and clear. How are you, Thomas? Good evening to you.
Hi, hello everybody.
Evening,
Thank
Thomas.
you. I thought you forgot me.
No, we never forget you.
How can we do that?
Yeah, well, you know, this goes quick. Hello everybody, thank you for watching again. It's Monday night.
It is?
So Monday is over, hooray.
Yeah.
Did you have a nice weekend?
Fantastic weekend.
Good.
Well, good. Okay, it's rained a little bit, but it was also nice weather and very enjoyable.
Good.
So especially the area we live in, come on.
We're very lucky.
Oh, yes, of course. Cool, guys. So who kicks off with tonight? Well, okay, you asked me about my weekend. How was your weekend?
It was very pleasant, thank you, Thomas. I was another year older, but not a year wiser, I'm afraid, yesterday. But I had a quiet, jolly day, and it's just so lovely being here anyway. There's always something beautiful to see, as I keep reminding everybody. So come on over when you can to see what I'm going on about.
Yes, indeed, definitely. So shall we kick off with some local news?
Please do so.
Fabulous. Okay, so local news today. So 3 people got arrested today, aged 23, 27 and 72.
Ooh.
Okay, and they got arrested for the cutting and transporting of olive wood logs and the damage to property. 1.7 tons of logs.
Good heavens.
That is quite a lot, isn't it?
What 1.7 tons of logs, that's quite.
And they got arrested for that, for the illegal, I think it was damage to property and illegal cutting and transporting of the logs. So, yeah. We've gone...
we've gone back to the Nightshift logo.
That's okay.
Oh, and we've got a little bit of identity crisis
actually,
as well.
Maybe the logo's much better looking than I am.
I don't know.
But
the logo is looking much better than I am.
But that's interesting. I mean, as I say, 23, 27, and surprisingly 72.
Do you think they were all related?
I don't know. It doesn't say, actually. It didn't say whether they were related, but I kind of feel that they may have been related in some sort of way, possibly.
One family with...
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
How old is 71?
72.
72.
Yeah. That's extraordinary, isn't it?
Yeah, that's... If I'm 72, what do you want to find him? What do you want to do? I mean, it's cold in the winter here.
Yeah,
so they must have obviously... Or did they do it for commercial reasons?
I've got no idea, but 1.7 tons is quite a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of wood. That is a huge amount of wood. Okay, and then carrying on... I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Temploni, is that right?
Temploni, I think so.
Temploni, okay.
And Adrian, is that right?
I don't know. My silence was deafening there. Sorry. Yes.
And I apologise to the next person if I mispronounce your name. I'm so sorry, but a Miss Meropi Idredu. Idra.
Okay, again, I have to go on to close up for that one.
A Miss Meropi Idru is a leader of a local party of the Corfu municipality. And she said that the town council need to have a special meeting for the subject of waste disposal. Now, this is something we were talking about the other day, wasn't it?
Yeah, yes. Exactly. This is one of the
And to quote, the image of the area is truly disheartening. There's 3 large mounds of 30 to 40 metres of waste.
Blimey.
Yeah.
Wow.
the biological plant is not functioning properly at the moment, and there's no clear indication when it will start operating again. And the processing plant for the recyclable materials is operating, but because recyclable materials are not disposed of correctly, the collection by municipality vehicles is mixed with organic waste, and the centre cannot operate properly. And that's a very small proportion is recycled here, just 4%.
Really?
Wow.
Just 4%. That's
I
that's
thought
a
this would
very
be
small
higher.
amount. Yeah. Another quote was that and this is the one that really hit me, is that the issue of waste disposal has reached a dead end, and this is a bomb ready to explode.
Ooh.
Which is that's quite strong words. So I mean, they're obviously talking about it, which is a good thing.
Yes.
That's a really good thing that they're
I
actually
see, yeah.
talking about the recycling and how to improve it and things like that. But
I
mean,
think they're talking more now about it than they did in the past.
yes,
I would say so, Thomas.
it looks
Yeah.
it looks definitely like they are. Yeah.
Well,
I mean-
we know the scenario every year. When the tourist season starts, it's the biggest problem. This is when you find the images on Facebook everywhere, people complaining about the rubbish, but they pick their time when.
Yeah.
Did this
Apologise,
lady have
though,
any
yeah.
suggestions?
No, I think
Go forward.
it was just, they needed to find a solution to this whole thing, and I think, looking at the figures of just 4% of recycling is
that's
pretty
low,
bad,
isn't it?
actually. Yeah,
Yeah,
that is very bad.
definitely pretty
But
low.
they were saying that because people are not disposing of their recycling properly, that's the reason that they're having problems as well, because it's being mixed with organic waste and plastic waste and all sorts of different other things. So they're not able to actually process it properly at the plant.
Yeah, but I mean, there's no initiatives really. Sorry, on the island. I haven't seen any really, except the
glass.
the glass containers they put up last season.
Yeah.
Or this season. No, sorry, this season they put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That season, this year they came in fact, the glass
Yes.
containers, and that's it. So I think they're catching on slowly, but with an infrastructure what needs to be mostly rebuilt.
Yes.
One side I'm not surprised, on the other I am.
Maybe there's a call for a sort of leaflet drop to each household, like there is in England and other countries, explaining what you do with organic waste.
Yes, possibly.
not?
I know that they do have advertising campaigns on the television here that about recycling and stuff, but it's obviously that it's a problem of broken glass and stuff getting in with the general waste as well. So it's a kind of an issue here, but they're trying to address at the moment.
And if we can help in any way, I'm sure we'd love to do so.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely.
Definitely, of course, definitely. Now, I think I know this is a problem. They had the big problem last year. So, and that was about the area where the new waste should go.
Yeah.
That should have gone to Left Kimmy, if I'm right, and they kicked some fuss up down there because the up north was full and the smell and everything.
Yeah.
But it got solved in the end. How they solve it, I have no idea. But hearing you now,
Yes.
so they didn't solve anything. They just prolonged it, didn't they?
Looks possibly like it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, looks
yeah.
like it, possibly.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're actually talking about it, I think is a really good thing, because obviously it's become an issue and they need to solve it.
Do you think there's a call to have one of those incredibly clever power stations that are supplied on waste? Like I think the Danes are very good at making them. I know there's an environmental issue. Lots of people, not in my backyard. They tried to put one down in Cornwall, I think, a few years ago in England. But to my little brain, it sounds like a win-win situation, because not only are you getting rid of your rubbish, but you're also creating power.
Yes. Yeah, no, I agree.
So
definitely.
maybe something like that could be looked into.
Definitely.
Yeah, why not? Why not, man? They're finally doing something. They're finally talking about
Yes.
it, and let's see what comes out of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as we always say on this programme, we'd love to hear your views. And if you've got any fabulous, bright ideas, don't hold back. Let us know, and we'll pass the word for you.
So that was it for local news?
So that's for local news. And don't forget, from now on, the guys can, the viewers can call us on Skype at StudioKerkyra. So
exciting.
if you want to put your 2 cents to it and say, hey, I want to talk with you guys about this issue, I want to talk live with you here, don't worry, it's not a video call, it's an audio call. But from now on, you can call into StudioKerkyra. Just go on to Skype and the username is StudioKerkyra. And hook up to us and let us know what you think.
Oh, we'd love to hear from you. Any call, say anything you like. Just to say hello to you would be fantastic. And it does work, doesn't it? Because we tested it earlier on and we managed to get it on numerous devices. Skype, FaceTime, and you can always email us anyway. But we'd like to hear your voice, live as it were. Come and join the live party here on the Night Shift.
Cool, and I just got a message in regarding the rubbish problems, guys.
Oh yes,
brilliant.
Yeah, just let me a quick look. And here it says the biggest problem they have is that the bin men don't collect from the house to house here. Who? That's
I know what they're saying. But I think it's not that bad a system that you take the rubbish down to the bins, and then the rubbish men then take it away.
Give me somebody is calling in now. Somebody wants to discuss that. So
Great.
1 second. Hey, 1 second. 1 second. Hi, hello. Hi, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you fine. What's with the rubbish? Let us know.
Well, talking rubbish.
Yeah.
Okay, do you remember in England when they first started making us recycle?
Yeah.
First they introduced it to us with just paper, and they gave us a special little box to put our paper in.
Yeah.
That's right.
And this was at the time an exciting and interesting new thing for us because we had a nice little green box to put them in.
Oh, yeah, with the black lids. I
And
remember them one. Yeah.
Once a week or every couple of weeks, we then put the box outside for the bin men to collect, which is an issue here because the bin men don't collect from house to house.
So they can't identify.
They're expecting people here. Not only do they have to train people to separate their rubbish, they've also got to try and train people to take those separate bags of rubbish to different bins.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
After the paper in England, they then introduced us to a plastic box. We had to put our plastic in. Yeah, they did it bit by bit with us in England.
Yes. They have about 4 or 5 different boxes now. Isn't that right? In the UK.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kitchen's full of bins.
That's true.
The kitchen is full of bins.
But here I think it's going to be a bigger problem for them because of the fact that it's not collected for them.
Yeah.
No, I quite agree. It could be that could be an issue where people need to recycle different objects and then to separate them, it's just easier just to stick it all in one bag and stick it in the bin.
Because nobody sees what I stick in the bin.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I put this in and at night I drive that, I throw everything in at the same time. That's what you mean, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Whereas in England now, for example, the bin men are able to report back which houses aren't putting their rubbish separately.
Yeah.
And consequently, I'm sure the local council will issue a fine for it.
I was going to say,
sure.
don't they get they get fined for that as well, don't they? If they don't do the recycling properly.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sorry,
Hey.
Adrian, you're going to say something.
Well, I was just thinking about the point you raised about the not having a door-to-door collection here. Yes, I agree with Wayne that the system that we have at the moment seems to work quite well, taking the rubbish to the local bin points. But just spare a thought for the poor old bin men, because if you look around on this beautiful island, you will see houses in the most extraordinary positions up the top of mountains and goodness knows where. I would actually think it would take the poor bin men all week just to do one day's worth of collection.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether that actually would work here on this island, and I think the group collection points do kind of work, but there is a mountain to climb, as it were, to get rubbish separated, ready for recycling. Thank you very much for sharing us those thoughts, caller, with us. Have you got any ideas yourself? Hello, caller?
Hello, you
Have
still
I
here?
got
Have you got any ideas yourself
Yes,
what now on the island as example? No, because collecting from homes, as Adrian said, is a little bit problematic. But they're not even doing it in town, do they?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think they do. No.
So I think somewhere they have to start.
Yes. Yeah.
No?
The town
So
is a
it's
little bit different to the rest, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, but it's get treated the same, I think, as the outside. Yeah.
I mean, the first thing we asked when we arrived here 5 years ago was, okay, where's the recycle bins?
Yeah.
And at that time there weren't any at all.
Not at all. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
They
that's
do.
true.
The tourists, the foreigners, the holiday makers, they're all already trained for this, and when they arrive here and it's not like that,
No,
they don't really know what to do with their rubbish.
No.
Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, no, definitely from the municipality.
So actually, but the hotel, they could start with the hotels.
That's true. That's true, because if you drive on the island last summer, we drove, I don't want to name any places really, because every place has the same problem. But when you see a mountain of rubbish outside the hotels for the hoteliers, they wait to be picked up. Now, I think you're right there. They should lead by example and start, or being forced from the municipality to at least recycle or split their rubbish. Definitely. That's a good one.
I think the hotels is a really good start. That would be a very good start.
Yeah.
That's somewhere you can enclose it and separate. Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much for
Their
calling.
guests are already trained to do that.
The guests already, most of the guests, when you think, they're already trained to do it. Yeah, that's true. Hey, brilliant. Thank you very much for your call-in.
Yes, thank you, caller.
Thank you.
So
You're welcome.
don't hold back. Call in anytime you want.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that's fantastic. Our first call in.
First call-in, fantastic.
You see,
Fabulous.
folks, it does
recycling.
work.
But what a good idea. I mean, for the businesses
Yes,
to start recycling first.
I think that's.
Don't go down to the households. Start with the businesses. Then you jump probably from 4% up quickly up to 30.
Yeah,
If
I
not
think
more.
that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Cool.
I like that a lot.
Brilliant.
Okay, wow, our first call-in, our first thing, so it's getting really exciting. isn't
Exciting,
it?
yeah.
As long as the technique keeps up, I'm alright.
Cool.
Sorry, guys, sorry. Okay, so that's local.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
On to world.
On to world news with Adrian Morel.
Well, yes. A couple of pieces that caught my eye from the world at large. The first story comes from Mexico, and they've just opened a new national park. Nothing unusual in that, you might think. However, this one is a park with a difference, because it's underwater. In fact, it's an ocean park, a wildlife park, and it's called the Revillagigedo Archipelago. I think I've pronounced that probably wrong, actually. But anyway, it's been designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So that puts it on a par with our beloved Corfu town here on Corfu Island. It's a protection zone of about 150,000 square kilometres. That's 57,000 square miles.
Wow.
And it's located about 400 kilometres, 250 miles, southwest of the Baja California Peninsula. And that area, if you look on the map of Mexico, is that long peninsula bit sticking down from the end of California, United States, on the west of Mexico. And it's where two seas really meet. It's the Pacific and the Californian Strait, I think it's called. It's been described as the Galapagos of North America because of its volcanic activity and diversity of ecology. The area consists of 4 volcanic islands, would you believe? And it's been decreed and made into law by the current president of Mexico, Enrique Pena Nieto, which basically means no fishing, no mineral extraction, and no oil extraction, of course. And also no infrastructure. And strangely, it said no hotels. I wasn't really expecting to see an underwater hotel there, but never mind.
Well, you
That's
never
a thing
know.
of the future, I think.
It is,
Yeah.
right?
Underwater hotels.
Yeah, well, you never know. You heard it here first, folks. But the World Wildlife Fund for Nature called it a very important precedent to the whole world. And the reason for this is it's the home to so many hundreds of different species of ocean wildlife, including humpback whales, which use this area for breeding, so it's very important for them. Manta rays, which are fantastic creatures, I'm sure, yes. I didn't know that an average span of a manta ray could be 7 metres.
Yeah.
That's quite large, isn't it?
That's a big one, yeah.
That's a big one. And the other thing that loves this particular area, that's now a national undersea park, are sea turtles.
Oh, nice. How lovely.
Fantastic, yes. I haven't seen one yet, but I'm told by reliable sources that there are many sea turtles that come and say hello to us here on this lovely island. I certainly know of tortoises in a nearby area. Isn't that right, Thomas?
Yeah, there is for sure. Tortoises for sure. Halicunas. So every time I go, nearly every time I have to say, I go on a walk, Halicunas Beach. Nearly every time we see 1 or 2.
Really?
It's
Fantastic.
Brilliant. It's just, wild around. We had a laugh earlier, no? I said they're quite fast. And
they are.
But it's true, they're quite fast.
When they want to, they can move. They can really move.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, obviously not as fast as some. They're not going to outpace a rabbit or anything like that. But, yeah, they can move quite fast.
Great. This undersea park is the biggest in North America, but there was one that's, I think, the biggest in the world. It's bigger than that. It's opened in Chile, which was opened in 2013, I think. So it's a thing for the now, thing for the future. And I'm sure there's lots of parts of the oceans that could do with a bit of protection.
I thought there was one in New Zealand as well, isn't there?
I'm sure there is. In fact, there's quite a few around the world, yes.
Yeah.
Which is very good. They're very worried about conserving fish stocks, of course.
Yeah, of course.
So... it's good that we can save some of the world's precious oceans.
It is.
Good on Mexico for doing that. That's one animal story, kind of. Here's the last story.
One question I have on that one.
Certainly, Thomas.
Just a quick one. They're using it for research too, no?
Yes.
Or is this is so?
Oh no, it's research as well, because there's some very rare species of, as I said, there was 1,900 different species there, which is a very ecologically important area. They described it as a Galapagos in importance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it's a good way to go.
It is very good. There should be more.
There should be more, and because our oceans are very important, and we intend to forget that. No?
I think we tend to forget that there is. We've actually explored space more than we've actually explored the oceans.
That's very true.
Yeah,
which is a bit weird, really, when you think how vast space is, and yet we've only just started touching the no pun intended, the surface sorry, no pun intended, the surface of how much life is actually out there in the oceans, and how much this could be a benefit to man in different ways.
Absolutely. The film director James Cameron took that lead after the success of Titanic. He invested in a submersible, and he's dedicated a lot of his time and effort to exploring the world's oceans. We were perhaps fired as youngsters, I'm showing my age now, by that great French adventurer called Jacques Cousteau and his son Philippe. Fantastic programs. Actually, I think they made a film about him and his son recently that's been released. But those programs broadcast on a Sunday night in England, they were so fantastic.
He was the inventor of the aqualung.
Exactly.
Was he?
Yeah. I mean, all the scuba,
the aqualung, the first aqualung came out from him. Yeah.
That was Jacques Cousteau. Yeah.
Wonderful.
I was lucky enough to go to the Jacques Cousteau Oceanographic Centre in Monaco.
Wow.
Which is beautiful. It's an amazing place, and it overlooks the bay of Monaco. And and it's got a restaurant on the top. And it's
food.
It's good.
Did they serve seafood?
Actually, do you know what? I didn't check. I only went for a coffee. I couldn't afford any more. But it is a beautiful place, very beautiful.
Oh, we'll have to check it out one day.
Yeah. Sorry, you were saying your next story.
Oh, well, no, that was
forgot,
the next story is sticking with animals, actually. And this one comes from Canada.
Yeah.
Now, we're all dog lovers here, and we
Yep.
love all animals, don't we? But here's a story that brings hope and cheer to you all, because I've subtitled it Dogs to the Rescue. It concerns a lady last week, actually. I think this all happened last Monday. A Canadian lady called Annette Potras was walking her 3 dogs. She had a boxer called Roxy, a border collie called Chloe, and a puggle called Bubba. And before you ask, I think a puggle is a cross between a pug and a beagle.
Okay.
Yeah, I've not come across that.
I'm not.
No. Well, anyway, this lady and her 3 dogs, she fell. She had an unfortunate accident and she injured herself. And while she did that, she also lost her mobile phone. Now, she was walking in the wilderness here in British Columbia near a place called Eagle Mountain. She was reported missing by her husband, but she was alone with her dogs in the wilderness for 2 whole days with no supplies whatsoever and in torrential rain.
Wow.
It took 100 volunteers and 2 helicopters to eventually find her.
Yeah.
But before I tell you that, I'll say that she managed to put her coat over her pet dog, Roxy. She watched the other one forage for food. And the 3rd dog, she watched with stupefaction, actually, while it dug a hole in the undergrowth to sleep in. She was so enamoured by this idea that she did the same thing herself.
Yeah.
So there we had her being cuddled by her pet Roxy, the other one was on guard, and the other one was looking for food. And all 3 dogs never left her side, or not that far. So that's fantastic.
Wow.
Yes, marvellous for the dogs.
Nice.
The rescuers did say that she'd gone a little bit far off trail, and she was found in some very dense brush and swampland. Sounds a bit nasty
Sounds
to
a
me.
bit thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They heard faint cries of help, but what really drew them to where she actually was the loud barking of the dogs. You see, dogs to the rescue, and there wasn't a St. Bernard in sight. Marvellous, isn't it?
But you want a St. Bernard.
Well, if it got brandy, I'm sure.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
certainly.
Hennessy 5-star.
Oh, Hennessy 5-star, said Mr. Bond. Yes. He did indeed. Yeah, he did. But if that's not a good reason to have some dogs around you, I don't know what is. So maybe that just might encourage someone to adopt a dog, and you never know, you might have your emergency service by your side.
Amazing.
It is, and the lady's actually recovering in hospital. I don't know the state of her injuries, but it's true to say that she probably didn't make it, but for these dogs.
Amazing. That's amazing. I've never heard of a puggle.
No,
I've never heard of a
Puggle.
puggle. No, a puggle.
Puggle. What mix is that again? Puggle is between what?
A pug and a beagle.
Yeah.
A pug and a beagle.
Puggle. Yeah, I've heard of Labradoodles.
Oh, Labrador.
I know Labradoodles is a thing.
Labradoodles. That's become a bit of a trend actually in the UK,
Is it?
especially in the UK, because apparently poodles don't molt their fur.
Their fur. What is handy when you have,
And
I
so
understand that, cool.
And so they've bred dogs with poodles so that you get a dog that doesn't actually molt. And I have to say that's probably a good thing, because I mean I used to have a Huskermoot.
Yeah.
And
A what? Sorry?
Huskermoot.
A Huskermoot.
Huskermoot.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
hold
What's that
on.
then?
It's a part Husky and part Malamute.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but I mean she used to molt something chronic. Oh.
very
The
extreme.
fur. I mean, you could make a cardigan out of what she molted sometimes, you know.
Good grief.
Oh, yeah, don't worry, I know this problem.
Yeah.
My Labrador is the
Yeah.
same, you know, you take the brush and you think, I give you a quick brush, it's nice, you know, get rid of these hairs.
Yeah.
And you can do it for 1 hour, you can do it for 2 hours, you can do it for
It
3
still
hours, you
keeps
just
coming.
carry on, I don't, but she should be bold.
Yeah, I know, that's the thing. You
But
think,
there's nothing, you know.
you should have no hair on
But
you.
there's
no,
really-
there's
there's really-
plenty more left.
But Huskermoot, all these mixes, no?
Yeah, different mixes.
And there's the mix, you know, this reminds me, makes me laugh every time. That makes me the mix, no, from the Bulldog and the Shih Tzu. You know them, no? You know how they call them?
What might that be called then, Tom?
They call them
wonder.
bullshit. What is
How do they get away with it? I don't know.
No, I got that for the movie. One of my favorite movies, Dumb and Dumber. So if you have the opportunity to watch that movie,
what's the most annoying? No.
What's the most annoying noise?
Sound in the world?
I said, yes, sir. Okay. Oh, we're having great fun. If you want to join us in the fun, come on, chat with us. Write in inbox at inbox at StudioKerkyra, of course you can. But Nightshift at StudioKerkyra.com.
That's the one.
Yep.
Or go on Skype and call us.
Yeah, give us a call.
Username is StudioKerkyra. Okay, guys, this is dog story from Canada. Now, you see how useful. Middle Ages.
Exactly.
If I just can say Middle Ages. Every estate or castle had their dogs.
Yes.
And when you look, most of them out of one reason. They kept you warm in the winter.
Mm.
Yes, we tend to forget something like that, don't we? But that's a good point, Thomas.
Yeah.
It's see how useful dogs are.
Lovely companions.
Totally.
Companions.
Definitely. Okay, guys. So that was a story from Canada.
Thanks for that. You mustn't forget the cats as well. No.
Oh yeah, we don't forget the cat. The cat with no name. Hello, is she watching? Is she watching?
I don't think she is actually. No, she's doing her nightly adventures. She's out and about.
She's very upset.
No, it's not she. It's he. What am I saying? It's a he. It's not a. No.
I was going to say he's going to be very upset.
Yes. No, he's doing very well. Thank you very much indeed. I think he eats rather a lot, if you ask me. I call him the gourmet cat, actually.
The gourmet cat.
Yes.
Why does he eat so much?
Probably because I'm a bit of a soft touch.
As soon as he comes down his ankles, he's like, oh, do you want something to eat?
No, seriously, he has got to go on a diet soon, I think. Yeah.
Who, you or the cat?
Well, both, actually. Maybe we'll do a diet together. We'll do a joint diet together. Why not?
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent,
But
guys.
thank you for asking, Thomas. Yes.
So that's
He's
it.
good.
So it's when we carry on quick, before we carry on now, I just make an animal call. I have to do that. I know it's not time and this will take a little bit longer, but it doesn't matter. And I have to quickly show you something. Oh, yeah, no, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Can you blend this out? This was Donald, 8 months old male.
That was the one we had last time, wasn't
Corfu Ep6 in Perolades. Still looking for a home. So when you go on to www.corfu.com, get in contact and have a look at this lovely doggy. But what I'm looking for is now something. Is that puppy?
I have to say, I think that is the puppy.
that's another puppy. Yeah. But the story tonight you found that, Wayne.
Yeah.
And the story tonight goes this puppy we're talking about. See? So people, a special call out quickly. I know it's not time for animal call out, but we will mention that puppy a few times in this show, and we try to get more information about it. This is a post in the Corfu Grapevine from Natalie Thorn. She found a gorgeous puppy, has now been outside her gate for 1 week. She cannot take it in because she has already 3 dogs and they will not going on. But please, is there anyone who can give this dog a home? As she cannot keep it. No. So it's outside. It's a lovely little dog. It's still there. We try at the moment to get in contact with Natalie Dawn to get a little bit more details, maybe a telephone number of her. But if you guys watch now, just come and write into us.
Yes,
Nightshift at StudioKerkyra.com.
Send us a message and we'll pass it on to Natalie.
Yes,
exactly.
Absolutely. And following on from that Canadian story, you never just know that this puppy here, or indeed Donald, might actually save your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly, definitely. I mean, what a lovely little dog. We're gonna mention that dog. We don't even know if it's male or female, do we?
No, we don't. We don't know anything about it apart from it's just
so if anybody could help now and said, okay, I have a space quickly to foster, or there's organizations. Please, guys, people call in. Or write us in Nightshift at StudioKerkyra.com. Go on Facebook, send us a message there. Go on Skype, call in or send us a message via Skype. And let's see if we can help this little doggy. So anybody who has an idea how we can help that, because he's still on the streets. Natalie done for sure a good job in his looking after, feeding, making sure he's okay. But she can't do that forever.
No, she can't.
So please contact us here in the studio. Send us an email. We try to find more out and see where we go.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys. Now you can carry on.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's very important to find homes for these poor dogs.
No, it is. Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
And that's what we're here for.
Especially now, because it's getting a bit chilly out there. So
Definitely. Okay, guys, let's carry on with the next thing. And the next thing is our question and answer about Corfu. So people are writing in if you think of making holiday or you come back or you have any questions regarding the island, even also if you're an expat.
Yes.
You run into a problem, you need some information, and the grapevine helps greatly. But contact us, maybe we can find a little bit out and can help you. But now we're going on to our first question of the night. And that's, my family is very keen on water sports. What has the island to offer?
Well, there's quite a few actually, dotted all around. In fact, most areas with a beach has some sort of water sports going on, particularly up the east coast. There's windsurfing, all sorts of other things like kite surfing, and even those banana boats that are great fun in the summer.
Banana boats.
Yes, I remember being in Ipsos a year or so ago, enthralled watching these banana boats, and I guarantee every time that one went out, some poor soul fell off. But I'm pretty sure that the man driving the speedboat, he knew what he was doing, and it was all part of the fun. But lots of people have lots of fun here in the water in all sorts of ways, and as I say, most beaches or bays have some sort of water sports, don't they, Thomas?
Oh, definitely. I mean, there's a lot of beaches now. When you go around the island, you find places. You find more than enough places. So it's everywhere around the coast, up Cassiope, down to the south of Lefkimi. You have on the west coast is the same. So every bigger beach has some water sport activities.
So what about things like scuba diving? We're talking about aqualungs and stuff, but what about scuba diving? Is that possible here?
There was definitely some going on at the Pelakastritsa area a year or so ago, and I believe they've got a glass-bottomed boat there, or submarine.
All right, lovely.
Yes.
They have the yellow submarine we saw there, exactly.
That's right.
But no, it's also near Corfu Down diving centre.
Ah, right, okay, cool.
Gouvier is one, I believe. No, there's really, if you go onto the internet, there is quite a large choice. I think this island has a bigger choice than most of other islands in Greece.
You might be right there. Sport. And another thing that this island's got absolutely festooned with is boat hire. Absolutely everywhere that's even remotely coastal has some boat hire going on. So you'll never be far from a boat hire. And that also includes jet skis.
I was going to ask about jet skis, actually.
Oh, yes, they're here. I've seen them. And a few other things, so I'm not quite sure what they are. But I absolutely know you can have a jolly good time messing about in the water here.
So, I mean, like water skiing and wakeboarding.
Yes, all that goes on.
All of that. Oh, brilliant. Amazing.
And I'm lucky enough to watch the windsurfers, is it? Or the kite surfers?
Kite surfers. I've seen the kite surfers.
Oh, they do amazing things.
Yeah, I mean, that's a sport.
That's a sport, yeah.
That's a sport. I know a friend of mine, actually, back in the UK, will absolutely berate me for saying that kite surfing is a very good sport because he's a windsurfer.
Yeah, I know.
There's a bit of rivalry between the two.
Yeah, they don't like each other, do they?
No, they don't.
Think they each other said, oh, he's in my way, and you in my way. No? Oh, it's. But that's all down because the ocean is so small, man.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the ocean's really small. Yeah.
Go, I made you my wind. Well, no, I know. Well, water sport activities on that island are for sure great. Yeah. I mean, we're lucky. We live near Halikunos Beach, so when we go down and we watch the kite surfers, unbelievable. What height?
Yes.
What heights they get in.
Amazing, isn't it?
It looks so dangerous, and I bet it is dangerous. For sure not.
Yeah.
Well, yes, one of your friends had an injury, didn't they, the other week?
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah. He tried. His friend lost grip of his kite.
Yeah.
So the kite and the board went off, and he tried. Because he's a big lad. Yeah. Big hand. I just grab it from the air, and it's gone past him. And as it gone past him, he just tried to grab it, and it hit him straight into the head, because he was really bruised. Badly.
Yeah, I saw the bruises.
You saw the bruises on him, poor fella. But, you learn.
You do?
So, leave it. Maybe that's the moral of the story. If that were to happen, just let it go.
Let it go.
It's not worth it.
No,
you see, you can sing. I told you that.
Right.
It's not worth taking on heroics, is it, for the sake of personal injury?
No, not. I mean, but sometimes it is almost a natural reaction.
I guess. Yeah.
It can be a natural reaction to try and stop these things. I've seen.
Of course, it's a
I've seen
natural reflex,
accidents.
isn't it?
Yeah, I've
You
seen
try to save
accidents
them.
happen through reflexes. People grabbing things and oh no, don't.
It's but one thing that I spoke with an instructor about that. He said, "Okay, guys, if you wanna try kite surfing, you wanna learn, please join at the beginning a club.
Yes.
Yeah,
Kite
very good
surfing
advice.
can be really, really dangerous." And
Yeah.
he showed me some video examples of people come close to shore, and then didn't let go, and up in the air they got dragged onto land, and then they got dropped out 30, 40 foot, and that can kill you if you fall somewhere.
Yeah.
It's really so. It's a fantastic sport. I love watching.
Mm-hmm.
I love watching.
I'd love to have a little go myself.
Ooh.
I really would like to have a little go.
Oh, we can organise that, don't worry.
Yeah.
Yes, we could film it for a
My
little
swimming
special.
is not that good though, so maybe
We'd
not.
rescue you, I'm sure.
Oh, would you rescue me, Adrian?
Well, I might personally not, because I'm not very good in the water either. But I probably know a man who might. I'd be there. I'd wave the flag. I'd raise the alarm. Yes, I'd do something.
Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you.
Happy to oblige.
I know.
I'm gonna rescue you. I play the music.
Okay. Oh, like David Hasselhoff.
Steady.
Oh, we should do that shot. Slow motion, Adrian in red shorts,
shorts.
And the lifeguard boy in the side and down on Halikunas.
I think that'd be great.
Somebody did do that a few years back. They put me in some red shorts and called me the Hoff. I really don't think I look anything like the man himself, I have to say. A pale imitation shadow. But I'll give it a go. To the Hoff, yes. I'll give it a go, though.
What about Pamela Anderson?
I'm a very long way from Pamela Anderson. Good heavens.
I don't know. Got the moves.
I don't think you can tell from there. But no, I can't possibly compete with Pamela Anderson. Good Lord.
Okay.
No.
Fair enough. Maybe
Yeah.
I could.
Maybe.
But there wouldn't be a swimsuit, no, that I have to have a mankini.
Oh, I was just thinking that. Do you know, I was going to say mankini. Yes, I had that
Well,
thought.
I can read your thoughts, man.
Back to the mankini again. Yeah.
Yes.
But I know, he can't let go, can he?
No, he can't.
No, it's strange. Okay, let's move on, guys.
Quickly.
Okay, now for sure. Just to close this question quickly. Water sport, Corfu is for sure a
Brilliant.
fantastic island for that. Brilliant island for that.
Yes.
There's a lot of choice, more choice than most of the Greek islands. I visited a few, and it's true, they have more choice from the north down to the south, west, east, it doesn't matter, you will find.
Fabulous.
Definitely. Yeah. Okay, next thing we go. Is talking about kiosks.
Okay.
Everybody knows the typical Greek kiosks. And I found a beautiful post today, again on the Corfu Grapevine, talking about that, because so many of them shutting down.
No.
See, now...
Yeah, one after another. There were more 5 years ago when I arrived.
Yes.
There have been more kiosks, and gradually, step by step, they start to disappear, and people talk about it, and people have speculate about it, have different opinions about it, why they disappear. And today I saw a post on the Grapevine. That's the picture I took. That's the picture. I tried to find that, guys. I lost that somewhere. Who sent it in? What a shame. But not definitely. The kiosk getting less and less. So one of the explanations I just tried to find that story now. But one of the explanations, it was written, is that the licenses are not being renewed anymore. Yeah? So there's no new licenses for the stores. The other thing is, before this were able to pass on to your family.
Right.
So when dad had the license for the store, so the son or the daughter were able to take over, and the license got written into their name. But doesn't happen anymore either. They stopped that too. So what is the real reason for the kiosks? And a Greek person, I can't find that post, I'm so sorry. But the real reason is that these kiosks got made for the Second World War, for the soldiers on the island.
For the veterans?
In the war. They started doing that when they had the Germans here, they had the Italians here. They opened these kiosks. So to make the stay a little bit more pleasant, so they can buy the stuff all over the island, and at the same time for the locals to earn some extra, to earn a little bit of money in, because it were very hard times, no? And okay, Second World War is long gone. So somehow I understand this from the history-wise, they wanna, what is sad, because I love these shops.
It's very sad, Thomas. I've actually, a few years ago, I was absolutely relied on one. During the winter months in Ipsos, when I was up there, it was about the only thing open. The kiosk was 24 hours, which is amazing.
Wow, 24 hours?
24 hours during the summer months. They sell everything. Well, handy cigarettes, waters and coffees and newspapers,
Crisps,
of course, and crisps and snacks, yes.
Snacks.
But very handy for essentials like water and soap. And, weird, well, not weird, but essential items in the middle of the night that you might just need. But I have to say, Thomas, I have noticed quite a few that are closed. So
I know, it go more and more, and this is so sad. It's really, it's a shame. I like these little kiosks, but if it's some remnants of old ways, you don't want to remembered on the war constantly.
That's absolutely true.
I'm totally on that. Yeah.
But I'm thinking of one stretch of road that covers the northeast of the island, and there's a long stretch of windy, wonderful Riviera-style road where there's absolutely no shops whatsoever, apart from this one kiosk, which literally is in the middle of nowhere. But it's very handy for people who, on a very hot day, need a drink or a quick snack, and lots of people stop there, so it would be a shame to see that one go.
Yeah, and I just found out who posted that, and thank you to Kate Michelle Jones. She posted that with the picture on the grapevine, and a few people already commented on it. And there is Spiros. Now I have the same problem as you.
It's not just me.
No. Gautsis, Spiros Gautsis. If it's right, sorry if I pronounced it wrong, but he came up and said the Greek government decided to close them down for some reason. The kiosk were offered to soldiers of World War II. As a gesture and thank you, as well as meaning of making a decent living for the locals.
Yeah.
So, but to those, and the licenses went on to those who lost limbs on the battlefield fighting the Italian and the Germans.
Yes.
So there were then, that makes it, and this is not the grapevine, this is the public group Corfu Down. So when you look onto the public group Corfu Down, you can find a lot out about Corfu.
Great.
Thank you for drawing us that attention.
So thank you, Kate Mitchell Jones, for that fantastic story here. Loving it. Okay, what brings us on to the next one then? Yeah, or have you anything to say?
No.
You all right?
Yes.
You don't like kiosks?
I'm just not aware of them that much. I'm sorry, but
you haven't been that.
Yeah, I haven't been here long enough.
And they got really rare now, so it's a lot closing, and it's a shame.
Very much so.
Okay.
But now goes on to a follow-up quickly about travel guide.
Oh yes.
Oh, and we got something interesting, and the interesting is, and this is now on the screen, is the travel guide to 50 Corfu villages by Steve Ford.
We've mentioned this gentleman before, haven't we? And I know we're very keen to have him here, sitting alongside us on the sofa to talk more about these wonderful villages here in Corfu.
Yes.
So if you're watching, Steve, please come along and
please
talk
come
more.
along, plug your book,
come and talk to us.
the most interesting part on that one is proceeds of that book go to Corfu-based charities.
Oh, that's good.
Very good.
So every time you buy one, I have to find the web address to plug that more for Steve. Sorry, Steve, we will plug this again and again and again because it's a fantastic book. And that's a travel guide to 50 Corfu villages. But most important, proceeds going to Corfu-based charities.
I like that.
How brilliant is that? I think it's something.
Yeah.
See, this is initiative of an expat.
Yeah, that's supporting Corfu.
Exactly.
Yeah, fabulous.
It's brilliant. So, and we will of course try to have a call-in from Steve Ford, or what we would like to have him in the studio talking.
We'd love to have him in the studio
more and squeeze him in.
Absolutely.
Okay, guys. When we look online, we can see that. I think, this is the first part of our show done. Yeah, we're going on a short break.
Mm-hmm.
And when we're back from the break, we go straight in to our daily moans. But it's actually not a moan
It's not
today.
a moan today, though, is
It's
it?
not a
No,
moan. It's so
no.
positive. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it is
Wearing a
positive.
day off from moaning.
We have a day
Way.
off from moaning.
That's good.
So then we go
Okay.
for a quick break, and we're back shortly.
We'll see you soon.
See you soon, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, welcome back.
Yes, welcome back to part 2.
Yes, welcome back to part 2. A short break just to get the energy back, to have a quick drink. Whereas talking makes you thirsty, doesn't it?
It does.
Dries the thing.
It does, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you have to be careful. No, I'm not saying this.
I know what you were going to say. I know what you were going to say, Mr. Haas.
No, I'm biting my tongue.
I'm actually sure that the viewers are wondering what we do get up to in our little breaks. I have to admit that I usually end up answering a call of nature again. There's all these coffees I keep drinking, obviously.
Oh, right, okay, yes.
Yeah.
Like a Call of the Wild by Jack London.
No. No, it's call of nature.
Oh, Call of Nature.
Yes, I'm
Sorry,
being
sorry,
polite,
sorry.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Pump
Okay.
bilges, I believe, is one old expression.
Oh, really? I've never heard that one.
No? Ah, I thought that was in a
Going
play.
to see a man about a dog.
You're always throwing that one at me. Well, I haven't seen a man about a dog today, but there are plenty of dogs to adopt.
Yeah.
So, actually, in a way, we have. But anyway, welcome back, everybody, to part 2 of Nightshift. Broadcasting to you live. I must emphasise the fact that it's live broadcast on a new medium called Internet Protocol Television. And we are just so happy to be part of this new revolution in media, and we're broadcasting you from our fabulous studios in Agis Mateus on the beautiful island of Corfu, Greece. And isn't it wonderful to be here, Thomas?
Oh, wow, fantastic, fantastic. I'm just chatting here with Steve Ford about the Village Book.
Oh, lovely.
Hello,
Yeah.
Steve.
Hello,
Hi,
Steve.
Steve. Nice to see you. Thanks for watching. And he says he will come in April. Sorry, in April he will be here and he will be happy to join us on the show. So we
Lovely.
can't wait.
Great. We look forward
I
to
really
it.
can't wait to have him as a guest here.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit more about this Village Book. And if anybody wants to contribute to this good cause, don't forget the proceeds from that book. If this is right, Steve, if there's something wrong what I say, just message me.
Tell me now.
If I have a look, and this is corfuvillages.eu. So again, corfuvillages.eu. We're gonna plug that book all week now, and I will put this link up tomorrow for people to see. So go in, but go on to corfuvillages.eu. Have a look. It's a fantastic book. It tells you about 50 Corfu villages. So if you don't have enough to do on your holiday with that, then I don't know. Yeah. But it's a reason to come back again
Certainly.
and again
Exactly.
to explore that beautiful island. So here's again. It's Corfu Villages with an S, villages. So corfuvillages.eu. Okay. Thank you so much, Steve, and we're looking forward to talking to you. Okay, guys. Should we carry on with the next?
Yes, let's. I'm looking forward to this one because we're not going to moan, are we?
No moans on Monday today.
No
No, we're
moans
not.
on Monday today. Okay. Now we're not moaning today.
No.
Today is fantastic because last week we spoke about the potholes. We had a little bit discussion.
We
You
did
was
have a
little
little
bit,
moan.
and I tried to explain. And now it's not easy. The municipality in Corfu, they're trying very hard, the guys. But with the budget crisis and everything, it's not the easiest. And having here waterworks done in the summer in Ios Mateos, they left some holes and they worked on it. And guess what? They fixed. They fantastically fixed.
Hooray!
The potholes are gone.
Fantastic.
Wow. Brilliant. Absolutely
So,
brilliant.
yeah, and if you don't believe us, just come up to Ios Mateos, have a quick look. We got fantastic coffee shops here, bakery and nice supermarkets, nice village taverna.
Yes.
Oh, a pizzeria, of course.
Pizzeria.
And the butcher. People always ask. There's another thing, I have to plug that now, because I have so many people saying, where's really a good butcher? I want one of the traditional butchers.
Yes.
Come to Ios Mateos. There's still a traditional butcher. The Coop got one, and there's the butcher next door. Fantastic selection of meat. I only buy there. It's really, it's proper. You know, it's from the island.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Locally produced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no moan. Potholes getting fixed.
No, that's brilliant.
That's amazing, Thomas. And when did this happen? Was this the other day they got fixed?
That happened on Saturday.
All right.
Okay.
That was Saturday, and you know what made my day? And you only see this in Greece. I haven't seen it anywhere else in Europe, only in Greece. But we have to mention the mayor of Ios Mateus,
Absolutely.
Achilleus,
Yeah.
That man was out with the brush himself, cleaning up
what a good
after the
man.
workers and make sure the road is clean.
That's
so the
amazing.
guys filled the holes, and he was with the broom behind them and cleaned it. So show me another
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
village
Thank you,
who,
Mr.
who
Mayor,
does that.
indeed.
So fantastic. No, and they look after the village.
Yes.
But it depends, how can you stretch? And in the current situation, they're doing really with what they have to their disposal. I think they're doing a great job, guys.
An
Definitely.
amazing job. Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, that's brilliant. So the potholes are filled. They're no longer potholes.
The potholes are filled and not longer potholes anymore. It's all smooth driving, man.
Lovely. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
I think that's a really good response.
Really good response. Yeah, no, for sure. The municipality is working hard.
Very
the
good.
guys are trying to squeeze whatever they can and distribute the
Yes.
finances they have. And that's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy task.
No, it
So
isn't.
thank you very much to the municipality and all the people that helped to repair the holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, what brings us on to the next thing? And the next thing... Let's get it on the screen. And here is again. I told you guys I will really get on your nerves with that puppy, and I really don't care about it. But that puppy was found. I'm just going through the whole thing now again because I should have fixed my notes, shouldn't I? But that puppy was found on the island. It's outside somebody's house at the moment. They're looking after. They got 3 dogs. But they could not take care of that because obviously the 3 dogs can't. This is Natalie Dawn. So guys, that post is in the Corfu Grapevine. Have a look at this post, and maybe we all together here can help, or somebody has an idea what we can do to find this a place for that puppy. It's really.
She's got a look on her face, hasn't she? I'm assuming it's a she, but
lovely.
it's sort of saying, "Please adopt me."
Lovely.
Yeah.
Man, I really hope I'm reading the post and see if they find. It would be nice just to find the foster home. If somebody has space and said, "Hey guys, I got space, I can look after it, and until we find the space, or a place, a new home, forever home would be nice.
A forever home would
But
be
there's
good.
charities on the island who maybe can help out and say, hey guys, okay, we can take you in. That would be brilliant. All right.
It's got such a cute little face.
Oh, it's a darling, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we try to contact Natalie Dawn, see what's going on, get a little bit more information, and maybe before we even get a reply, the dog you found already.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so. That'd be fantastic.
We do. Okay, guys. Oh, what a lovely little thing. Okay, that's that one. That was the doggy in between. Sorry, I had to do that.
No.
But guys, seriously, if you can help in any way, write into us.
Yes.
You,
go on.
You,
No,
I should ask. It's Nightshift at StudioKerkyra.com. or go onto our Facebook page, StudioKerkyra.com. Send us a message. If you can help, that would be brilliant. All right. So, let's move on to our topic of the day. And I'm looking forward to this topic. It's a fantastic topic. It's good news.
It is good news.
That shakes the country.
Good news.
It's very good news. I think it's fantastic news, no?
Of course.
So who is kicking it off?
Well, you guys know more about it than I do, because I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I've not really kept up to date with this kind of thing.
What do you? Okay, it's about Prince Harry.
Yes, we heard some news today that he was eventually getting engaged to his betrothed, Meghan. I don't know whether we know the actual date, but there's definitely going to be another royal wedding in the United Kingdom very soon, which should put a smile on many people's faces and produce a bonus for all those mugs and flags and everything else. Although, of course, it's a bit sad this time round because there's no more Woolies. You won't be able to get your mug from Woolies anymore. But never mind. It is good for the country, and I'm sure it's jolly nice for Harry and Meghan. So, on behalf of StudioKerkyra, let's wish them a very happy engagement.
Yeah, very happy engagement.
Very happy engagement.
Yeah, definitely.
It's great. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but I've not kept up with this at all.
Not at all, honey. Oh
no.
My God! No, don't worry. We will fill in
sorry.
for you. Don't worry.
I'm so sorry.
No, but it came. She's an actress, and she's from the television.
Suits, you said.
Suits.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we saw a bit of one episode, didn't we?
We saw a bit of one episode.
I didn't quite understand what was going on, but that's more me than that. I'm sure she was fantastic in it, and I'm sure she'd be an absolute fantastic princess.
Yeah,
Definitely.
she'll become a princess. Yeah.
She will, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, but what were the first comments from some people? What I found a little bit, out of order.
Go on.
When I heard this, the first thing what came out, oh, she's mixed race.
Ah.
What has this to do with race? I don't understand that. We live in the 21st century.
Exactly.
Why are we still talking about race?
Exactly, Thomas.
Makes absolutely no sense.
Makes no sense.
Especially when we live in a multicultural Europe.
We do.
And we're much better off for doing so, by the way, I would argue.
Yes,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely a mix of cultures, of course.
One handy spin-off from that, the fact that she is from a multicultural background, is that any issues, offspring that they may have, it would increase the royal gene pool. Because I remember reading a few years ago they were a bit concerned about the royal gene pool, and I think as far as you can expand it out, the better.
Yes.
So I think that's rather exciting that we're having a good lady from more than one race who's going to be a princess in England.
Definitely.
Why not?
That's
Yeah,
lovely.
I look forward to that. I think it's brilliant.
Here.
I really think. Yeah.
To be fair to Harry, I mean, he's waited a long time, hasn't he? Really, he has waited.
Definitely. He waited a long time before anything, and the last pictures you see, you can see he's really happy, man.
Yeah.
He looks happy,
Yeah,
and that's what it's all about.
Yes.
That's all about. Congratulations to both
Very
of
much
them.
so.
And
if
we
they-
look forward to hearing more.
Yeah.
So
And-
I'm all thrilled, man.
I'm waiting for my invite.
And you never
You really did that lucky.
you never know, they might visit this lovely island, and if
Oh,
they do,
for sure.
they're very welcome to come here along the studio. There's plenty of room here for Meghan and Harry to talk a donkey's hind leg off.
Oh, the Prince Harry, you have to say.
Prince
no,
Harry.
not Harry.
Absolutely,
Harry,
I
yes.
do beg
Prince
my
Harry.
pardon. Sorry, yes,
Sorry,
Prince
no, I'm very, very cool. Now, I think it's the best news of the day.
Yes, definitely, Thomas.
Yeah,
Definitely.
What
Yeah.
was this about him proposing over a roast chicken? What was that? What's that about?
You got us there.
All
Right.
right,
Tell us about the roast
Well,
chicken.
you see, I thought you know nothing.
I don't. Well, no, I kind of just skimmed
Skimmed
a
through, yeah?
little.
Well, tell us
Yeah.
about the roast chicken.
Apparently he proposed over a roast chicken. They were having roast chicken and he proposed.
Really?
Yeah.
I had roast chicken last night, but
You didn't
unfortunately-
propose,
No,
though,
I
did
didn't
you?
propose.
You didn't
Nobody
propose?
proposed to me
Right.
either. But well, why not? Quite romantic, I suppose.
Yeah.
Do they have bread sauce? Do you
Why
think?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask him.
Yes. Why not?
Dear Prince Harry, did you have bread sauce
Bread
with your
sauce,
roast chicken?
Yorkshire parts, proper roast dinner. Why not? I think you propose as an Englishman, you have a roast chicken, roast dinner, and to propose, hey, brilliant. You can't get more traditional.
No.
No, what else do you know?
Do they think the wedding's going to be this year? Next year, rather? I mean, I suppose it must be 2018.
Summer,
really, isn't it?
yeah.
Summer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Usually
Sure.
it's in the summer, isn't it?
Yeah, I would have it in the summer.
English
Better weather.
You're not guaranteed, are you?
No, definitely not. No.
I remember Kate and William's wedding. That was really good. I was working in London at the time, so yeah,
Extra good.
extra good. Extra day off.
Oh, bonus.
Bonus. We had an extra day off.
That's nice of them.
Yeah. But it was good. It was a good wedding, wasn't it?
Yes, what little I saw of it. But I must say I'm very encouraged by the young royals. I think they'll do the country, England and the United Kingdom, a great service, actually. I think Prince William has so far acquitted himself absolutely fantastically, as has Prince Harry. So, as I said again, we'd love to see them here, wouldn't we, one day, Thomas?
Well, yeah, we're that lucky, aren't we?
Yeah.
That would be great.
That would be great, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't that be good?
Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Definitely. But it's all any royal would do, no? No, it's especially because they have a connection with the island.
They do, yes,
Yeah.
of course. Obviously, their grandfather was born
Prince
here.
Philip, he was born at
Philip,
Montrepos
He
and lived
was.
here till he was 5 years of age, I believe. So yes, there is a royal precedent, and I do believe that Harry's father comes here quite a lot in the summer. Prince Charles, he's quite a regular visitor here.
Oh, really?
In Corfu, yes.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yes, he is, yes. I think he and his good lady Camilla like it very much. And why not? What is there not to like here? It's fantastic.
So, I mean, where do they stay? Do you know?
Well, I think they stay often on an estate in the northeast, probably the Rothschild estate. I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
They may have private accommodation here, but they certainly arrive at a certain small boat yard, as it were. I don't want to.
A private.
A private, yes.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. Okay.
And I'm sure they have a lovely time here. So that does bode well for Prince Harry and his new bride-to-be, Meghan. They may well pay the island a visit next year. Let's hope so.
Oh, let's hope so. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Would that be amazing?
Fantastic. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely, for sure.
So, yes, that is good news, Thomas. Was there any other
Any other topic of the
points?
day?
Yes. Any other
No,
topics
we
of
have
the day?
always one topic of the day. Well, it's not good enough.
No,
Well,
it's good.
I think it's great.
Yep.
to talk, man. If people know have a topic and said, "Hey, I want to talk about that with you guys because this is on my heart." Yeah.
Oh, please do.
Don't wait. Please do call us on Skype. Username StudioKerkyra or write to us at Nightshift.
At StudioKerkyra.com.
Yeah, we're slowly getting that. We're slowly getting the hang of that, aren't we?
Yeah. I think royal weddings are great, though. Don't
They
you?
are. Oh, yes, absolutely.
I remember obviously Diana and Charles's wedding. That was
a big do, wasn't it?
That was a lovely occasion. Yeah, that was back in the 1980, 1981, 82, something like that. Maybe 81.
What a wedding, huh?
Yeah, that was a big wedding.
Oh yeah. It should be. You do this
Kind of
once in
fairy
your
tale
life.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful wedding for sure.
Everybody tends to turn out, don't they, with their union flags and everything.
Yes, they do.
and
The bunting comes out.
the
doesn't it?
bunting comes out, the street
Yeah.
parties and
Yes,
all that sort of thing. I think that's really good. Brings the community together a little bit.
Yes. The United Kingdom do have a little bit more community like that, I think. That's what struck me here in Corfu, that there does seem to be so much community spirit still alive and well here, but it seems to take a royal event like a wedding to replicate that
In the UK,
in the United Kingdom, which is
Yeah.
a shame because the United Kingdom many years back was full of it. So maybe let's hope this royal wedding coming up will stimulate a little bit more of that community in the street job. Be rather nice, wouldn't it?
That would be good, yeah. I mean, I think, if I remember rightly, I went to a street party which was, you close off either end of the street and everything, and there was hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people.
It's great atmosphere, isn't it, those things?
Always, yeah. And I went on till late in the evening as well, and much drink was consumed.
Never.
It might have been. Yes, much drink was consumed and lots of sausage rolls.
Sausage rolls?
Sausage.
You didn't have a sort of hog roast there or anything?
It's on food
No hog
again.
roast.
Sausage roll.
Just a sausage
we're on
roll.
food again. Oh,
Yes,
no.
we always get back to it, ladies and gentlemen. Food is our watchword here on the
This
night
is our
shift.
watchword.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Not food again. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, but
Christmas is
living
coming.
and living on that island with that fantastic Greek kitchen. I'm not surprised we talk about food culture.
Yeah, absolutely. The food here is
It's,
brilliant.
It's all the
wow.
cacophony of aromas coming out of these wonderful kitchens
Yeah.
that gets us going. It salivates our mouths and gets our taste buds dangling and dancing. Well, it does mine anyway. Anyway, no, enough of this. I'll be getting hungry. So,
Okay.
Enough of this.
All right.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm
we
fine,
all right?
guys. I'm fine, guys.
Okay.
It's just the thing. I just got distracted. I'm just talking to Steve Ford again, and he's just giving me more information now. The book is about the history of 50 Corfu villages. The price is £9.95, and every penny goes to the poor families, children's homes, and animals on this island.
oh, how wonderful.
right.
Brilliant. That's brilliant.
That's
well done,
amazing.
Steve.
Thank
That's
you.
amazing.
So well done,
Incredible.
Steve. Yeah, that's incredible. That's fantastic.
So
So
it's,
what
the,
brings?
it's the history of the.
It's the history. It's the
villages.
history of 50 Corfu villages.
That must be quite interesting then, because there quite a few of the villages moved around, didn't they? During, I think during the Barbarossa
Barbarossa time. Yeah.
years and stuff like
It's,
that. Some of them moved inland.
They did because of
and-
the pirates, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it must be quite an interesting book.
Oh, definitely. I mean, when you look at the history here von Ios Matthäus, this village moved 3 times.
3 times?
3 times before it is the original location it is now.
Wow.
And remnants of the other 2 you can still see. One area more than others, but it's still, and this looked like happened to a couple of villages on the island. But going now somewhere, visiting a village and having the history
that's
on your side, you can go through. I think it's brilliant. That's exactly what was missing from this country. This is so small things when we speak about tourism.
Yes.
What should be plugged? What should get out there?
Exactly.
More. What the local media should pick up. But there is still a little bit slow still. Okay. Let's see if we can speed them up.
That'd be brilliant. That'd be fantastic. Fantastic.
Absolutely.
So that's for Steve, and I hope that went well, and I really look forward to April to have Steve in the studio.
That's
the
really
next
good.
thing on, it's about our Christmas market.
Okay. Cool.
More food, hopefully.
Back to the donuts.
The donuts. Yes, please.
But StudioKerkyra is organizing a Christmas market on our terrace out there. So we have some locals interested already, some local organizations who will take part. But if you are out there on this island, you do craft, you do whatever you can offer, and you want to take part. Sorry?
Art.
Art.
Yes.
Craft. Art.
Yeah.
Local produced things.
Yes, indeed.
Food.
Food.
We're just
Food
thinking
again.
tasty hot
food.
snacks would be nice.
Yeah,
Yes. Or Christmas delicacies, or delicious little items. Maybe mince pies. Oh no, I'm a bit English, isn't it? Maybe we could have some of that fabulous Greek cake. Do forgive me for not remembering the name of it, but there definitely is this wonderful cake that comes out every year. We were lucky enough to have some 2 years running, weren't we, at Christmas?
Oh yeah, we're very lucky. Christmas here in Corfu is really nice.
You like
man.
cake, don't you, Wayne?
Don't be. Oh, you see now, you're making me salivate again.
Well,
Cake. I
Cake.
love the cake.
You love the cake.
I love the cake.
He loves the cake.
Yeah.
yeah, you'd have been...
What kind of cake is it? Is it a fruit cake or?
No, it's not. It's more of a sponge type base,
It's
multi-coloured cake, but it's very, very tasty.
See, I'm getting hungry.
And there's other beautiful things. It's Christmas time. When you look through the bakeries here,
Yeah.
oh wow! I really can't wait.
I see the
and it's
decorations
Thursday,
around
1st of December.
Yes.
This week, 1st of December, Thursday.
It is. Yeah.
So our Christmas market is starting soon.
Yeah.
Great.
I've seen the decorations going up around the village as well. So
Yeah,
that's really,
so-
really nice to see.
We have to get with our decorations a little bit into gear.
Yeah.
Don't know who is in charge for that one.
No. Do you know when the Christmas market will be here at the moment, or...?
I still wait for confirmation from people for their stands. So
Okay.
we still have space available. Some locals come back. But for sure, the one date what is for sure to come and visit, because it's also San Spiridon date, is the 12th of December. So 12th of December, come to Ios Matthäus. San Spiridon Day. There is local market, there is music, there is a lot going on
Oh,
in
fabulous.
this village. And our terrace will be used. So there's the donut stands too, guys.
Can't wait.
But yeah, Christmas market.
Brilliant. And that's quite an important day, isn't it? The day of St. Spiridon for this island.
It's the saint of the island. St. Spiridon is the saint of the island.
I didn't know that.
Hence, so many occult spirits.
Ah. It's one of those things, isn't it? You can run into the middle of the village and go Spiros.
Yeah, you need
and,
help.
and
Don't
everybody
scream.
comes out.
Don't scream, help, help, when you're in the middle of the village. Just scream, Spiros! And they will all come.
They're all coming.
You save in a second.
Yeah, exactly.
Save in a second.
It's amazing.
But it's also the name day for Spiros, so there will
that-
be great
That kind of
celebration.
makes sense why there are so many people called Spiros, doesn't it?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah. I
I
understand
think it's
that.
from island to island different.
The female equivalent is Spiridula. Is that right?
I think you're right there.
I think
yeah.
so, yes.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
can't answer. I think you're right.
Mm.
Yeah, I think you're right. I can't answer that now.
But yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people called Spiridula as well.
Spiridula as well, and
Yeah,
now
yeah.
makes sense. Spiridula, yeah, makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. Amazing. Fantastic.
But so okay, guys, Christmas market. The next one on the list now is what's on, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
What do we start off?
Well, I've got one, and please again forgive me for my pronunciation. It is atrocious. I'm so sorry. But Saturday, 2nd of December. So this Saturday coming at the Seven Arts Centre at 10 o'clock. There is Rita Antonopoulou, together with her pianist. Now this is the one I'm having trouble with.
Carry on, man. We listening.
If you thought I had trouble with Rita Antonopoulou, then you're going to love this one.
Take your time. We got time, man. Take your time.
Theodorus Economou. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, but my Greek is not very good. So that's Rita Antonopoulou, and with her pianist Theodorus Economou, and they're playing at the Seven Arts Centre.
Seven Arts Centre near Orient,
on Saturday, the 2nd of December at 10 p.m. And I believe tickets are still available, although it didn't actually say what price the tickets were. So, you know.
It's okay. No, they're not far. They're not much. And I know the Seven Arts.
Yeah.
Sorry. I've been there. I looked at the venue. What a fantastic venue. Really high tech, great equipment, great sound. It's a fantastic venue. And just looking in, wow. I mean, the guys doing in the summer a few events, what we will plug over the summer for them. They do at the Old Fort, a nice event. But the venue Seven Arts is open in the winter, not in the summer. It's open only in the winter.
That's interesting to know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he goes. Summer he goes. He's doing the outside events. Yeah. And in the winter back indoors. That's an indoor center.
Ah, got you.
But really great technique. Also the audio equipment, the stage, the lighting, it's really top notch.
Great.
Top notch.
Fabulous.
Great sound, great atmosphere there. So it's well worth visiting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well worth visiting. It's a fantastic center. And I think from what he has is it's got the only one with an indoor venue like that.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's really sorted, really well organized and well managed.
We like a good tech.
Oh, we like a
good tech
sure.
side.
Definitely for sure.
I mean, without the tech, you wouldn't be able to see anything or hear
nope.
anything.
And the other thing is this fantastic movie which just had its premiere. Yeah.
Oh yes. Murder on the Orient Express.
Kenneth Branagh's version.
Yes, that's still playing at the Orpheus until the Wednesday, 29th.
That's right.
And it's got some really good reviews, hasn't it, Adrian?
It has, yes. All-star cast. Even though it's a remake, and even though you probably know what happens at the end, apparently it's very well acted, and there are a few twists and turns. Extra
twists and turns.
I believe so. I've read a few reviews, that's what they say, but you won't know that until you go along and see it for yourself, I guess. But it has got a good cast.
Oh, good. Yeah, I mean, it's got Penelope Cruz in it, and Willem Dafoe, Derek Jacobi,
Judi Dench, I believe.
Dame Judi Dench.
And,
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, that's the chappie I was trying to think of. Yes. He does a wide variety of parts, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
Yeah, he's a great actor, too.
He is indeed.
You cannot say he's a great actor.
Yeah. I remember obviously seeing him in Edward Scissorhands many years ago.
Very good performance.
Yeah. But obviously he does all sorts of different things, doesn't he? But, I mean, the Pirates of the Caribbean thing is the one that I suppose quite a lot of people know him for.
Yes.
The Pirate of the Caribbean. He plays that. There is no other one who can play that role like he does.
He's moulded the part himself, hasn't he, really?
He has. And didn't he say that he based it on Keith Richards?
Did he?
Which is why Keith Richards got a cameo part as his father in one.
I didn't know that.
One of the films. Did you not know that?
No, I had no idea.
He based Jack Sparrow partly on Keith Richards.
Wow.
And then Keith Richards actually played his father in one of the films.
Oh, well, that's a nice touch, isn't it? That's
it is.
Yeah. Great stuff. Well, so you got a good chance then, folks, to go along and see it.
Yes, Murder on the Orient Express at the Orpheus until the 29th.
Until the 29th,
which is Wednesday. So go along and see that. And let us know what you think about it. Did you enjoy it, or were you? Adrian says there are some plot twists that
I
are
believe so.
not in an
Yes, he's
normal Agatha
perhaps
Christie.
taken a couple of liberties, but
That's allowed.
Exactly.
Artistic license, I think they call it, isn't it?
Yes. And it's probably due a
Totally
remake, I dare say, because the other version is quite getting on a bit now, isn't it, really?
You mean the Peter Ustinov one?
Yes, that's the one that I remember from my long-distance childhood.
1970s, that was done.
Yes,
Yeah.
Exactly, my long-distance childhood.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
But that was quite a good film as well.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Great cast, too.
Yeah.
Very varied cast.
Do you think they might remake some other Agatha Christie's?
I think there's a good chance of that, yes. But maybe there was something that particularly inspired Kenneth Branagh to do Murder on the Orient Express. I don't know. I haven't seen it, I have to say. I'd like to go and see it, but I don't think I'm going to get a chance to because I'm very happily busy working here on Nightshift, live from Corfu. So I don't actually think the boss is going to let me sneak out and watch it.
Are you going to let him out, boss?
What, to watch that movie?
Yeah.
Oh, you can hire it on demand later, don't worry about that. No, seriously.
Yeah, I know.
No, I know it's a thing, but it's in the evening, you can't.
Yeah, you
No,
can't.
exactly.
No,
How about sending me out on a sneaky film review job? I could go along, see the film, and write a review, and come back and tell you all about it the next day. How about that?
Any excuse, isn't it?
It is. Sounds like it, doesn't
Any
it?
excuse. I want to see this. Don't worry, you're gonna see it.
I'm chancing my arm on
it.
that one.
You'll
Yes,
see it.
I'm happy and patient to wait for it to be on television or DVD. I don't mind. However, there is something magical about the cinema, isn't there?
Definitely.
Why does popcorn always taste better when you're at the cinema?
I don't know.
I say the same thing about ice cream, especially the ice cream in those tubs. I used to love Montezuma chocolate, my favourite flavour. We're back on food again, guys.
Wow.
I don't know what it is, but anyway.
You can't hold
no,
it back, can you?
the cinema is a
Montezuma.
Montezuma chocolate. It was a particular type of chocolate ice cream, and it was absolutely delicious.
Do they still make it?
They do, I believe. There's a certain firm in England that were making it. Yes, I'm sure they do.
Would you like some?
I'd love some. So if you're watching at Loosely Park, please send me a large carton. I would love it.
Wow. But all right. Excellent. So the movie is for sure one to watch.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, guys, sorry, we have to go back in the Q&A.
Okay.
Corfu, quickly, I just
Yes.
got another message in
Oh,
from
fantastic.
someone asking about the Corfu Town Christmas market this year. No idea.
No, but they do have one, and it's usually a very bustly, busy place at Christmas. In actual fact, Corfu Town during the Christmas days is wonderful to walk round. Really is. I was lucky enough to do that a couple of years back, and indeed last year as well. It's really, really nice. I mean, okay, it's not as busy and as bustly as Regent Street. We can't expect it to be. But actually, in a way, that's kind of nice, because it is fully pedestrianised. There's plenty of car parks, and there is a sort of jolly Christmas spirit pervading the whole beautiful town. So why not? We can try and find out when that might be, can't we, Thomas?
Definitely. We have to look. As well, last year, the first time,
Yeah.
it wasn't very big, they said, but as long as the atmosphere is there, it doesn't matter, does it?
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
And if you are disappointed with any forthcoming Christmas market in Corfu Town, don't worry, don't panic. Just get yourself down here to Agis Mateus and indulge in our Christmas market here at StudioKerkyra.
Wow, well done, man. You're getting the hang of it slowly.
Any excuse to plug StudioKerkyra or the beautiful village of Agis Mateus and indeed this island.
Fantastic. Brilliant.
So, and there's another one. Wow, they're coming in today, guys.
Oh, good.
Oh, the other one. She found on StudioKerkyra, somebody found that tunnel video I did 3 years ago about the secret tunnels, the underground tunnels of Corfu Town, and he's asking if there's any guided tours. And sadly enough, no. There's no guided tours. I was lucky to run in or be introduced to someone who Corfu,
Yes.
who really is hooked up with his history and Corfu Town loves his island to bits and tries to organize something with these tunnels. And Morgan is his name, and I got an invitation with a couple of other people to join him, and we went through these tunnels. That's the video what is in StudioKerkyra's
I've
YouTube
seen
side when
Yeah.
you go through. That was just this was so quick organized. So I said, okay, I come on along with the camera, night vision on there, and let's have a look. And guys, it's worth to have a look. So I wish they would do something and make it accessible for the tourists.
Maybe,
it's
yeah.
really a great adventure.
I wonder if that was ever came up at the recent tourist convention they had. I wonder if that was discussed.
Maybe, I don't think so.
No.
But it's a shame. But see, this is the things what could be discussed and then together. This is not happening overnight.
No, of course
It
not.
takes time. Of
No,
course
it's
it
more
takes
like
time.
cigar here.
Yeah.
For the folks at home, that means slowly. And I have to say it's a word I use rather a lot. And here's another one
He's not
for you
kidding,
while
is
I
he?
remember it. Signomi. I'm always saying
Very good.
signomi.
Yeah, signomi
That
is
means
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
That was the first word he learned so quickly. Oh, signomi.
It was actually,
I'm
Thomas, I
apologizing constantly.
Do you know what the first phrase, pretty much the first phrase that I learned in Greek was den katraveno,
Very good.
Wow, look, he's showing off
which
now.
means I don't understand.
Understand?
Well, that's quite handy, I suppose.
So signomi den katraveno.
So no, I don't have problem with the Greek language really. I'm
No,
fluent.
you're very good.
I'm fluent in food and drink.
Back to that subject.
Good job you
again.
got your priorities right there.
Yeah.
Thomas,
What do you need more?
Mia beer.
Yeah, see, you're getting the hang
I
of
know
it.
that one. One beer.
So makes sound you have no friends, mate.
No, I know.
One beer, please. Oh, what a beer, Americano. But no, it's alright, you know.
Yeah,
Join. I gonna join you. How do you order then when I want a beer too?
Theo beer.
Cool, man.
He's getting good.
He's getting good. He's getting there, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Well done.
I can actually, hold on, I can do octo beer, which is 8.
8 beers.
8 beers. Yes. I'm in for the night.
There's a lot of good choice of beers here, aren't there? Quite a good selection.
There's, although disappointingly for me, there is not many real ales. That's my
Real
only
ales.
disappointment, really. Actually, maybe I should put that on a moan.
Well, yes, we heard from someone in the summer, didn't we, that they were trying to encourage someone in a brewery up north of the island to actually start brewing real
Real
ale.
ales, yeah.
So maybe by next year there may be
Maybe.
something going on here on that one. You'd be
Maybe.
very happy, wouldn't you?
I'd be extremely happy. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Good real ale. I mean, I know there are a couple of real ales.
There's a couple of real ales here. You have to.
Yeah,
They
red
also have
and-
the ginger ale here, yeah,
Oh, ginger ale.
and ginger beer.
Oh, nice.
So
Yes.
ginger beer. They
Yeah.
got their own ginger beer on the island. Yeah.
Nice. I know there's a
That
couple
does-
of real ales like red and dark. I think it's called. I think something like that. But
What, from the Corfu Beer Company?
yeah.
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 They got the, and
I-
they just changed their, how you said, their kilns,
Vat? No?
where they brew the beer in.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Yes, they just changed it over to a traditional method. I think
Oh nice.
porcelain or what they're using normally.
Nice.
So something is going on there. They're making a lot of improvements at the
Oh
moment.
good.
They're making-
Fabulous.
yeah. So we have a look, and they got their festival every year.
Mm.
So we will report next year on that one because we can't miss that one.
No.
No.
No,
I certainly won't. I'll be camping out overnight.
I'm camping out overnight. Yeah, we're gonna have you here camping out overnight. You can give us a little report the next day.
If
He's in any
sober.
fit state.
If I'm in any fit state at all.
As long as he's not putting a cardboard cutout of himself onto the sofa, I'm alright.
Don't give me ideas.
Late.
Don't give me
Yeah,
ideas.
no, I'm talking too much again. But that's the okay. We've got another message in. You lucky guys. We still got bottles.
Oh.
I don't know. Sorry,
Oh
guys.
no.
It's a oh.
Where
I'm
was that
starting
from,
off with
Thomas?
That's a little bit up north. They still got the Ipsos.
Ipsos.
Oh.
Ipsos. They still have some road damage what got caused in the summer,
Ooh.
and they're still waiting to get fixed. Guys, it's winter. Slowly, they will fix that. They will get this all ready before the season starts next year. You will see that's fixed.
Mm.
That's fixed. So we have to.
Oh, we are quite lucky then. We've had our potholes done.
Yeah, we
Mind
got
you-
a good mayor in the village.
Yeah.
That they do emerge overnight, some of them. I think it's water damage and
Yeah.
possibly
It's the
subsidence.
heavy rain.
So-
yeah.
Heavy rain, yeah. Can do it, can't it?
and all the traffic what goes every year. Don't forget all these tourists what go every year. So of course these roads are stressed, definitely.
Yeah, of course.
But okay, don't worry, hang in there. They will be fixed. I tell you, you will be surprised.
Thanks for the message.
Thanks for the message.
Yeah.
Excellent, guys. Oh my God. So you can fill. We're running a little bit short. This is okay. It's another 22 minutes to fill, guys. So it's alright.
Okay.
No, I got a couple of more messages here. Today is really a good day for messaging. It's Monday. People sending me some emails in about the tours, island tours.
Okay.
Okay, island tours is really the best if you go every holiday area here, got their own booking offices for island tours. Guys, just look in there. They have really nice trips available. Also trips to the mainland. Yeah.
Yes, and Paxos and Anti-Paxos are quite popular, aren't they? And Albania.
Day trips. They organise day trips. Yeah.
Ipsos, there's at least 2 services a day for and back from Albania. And there's a place on the mainland, isn't there? An amazing geographical site, Meteora, is it? Is that the correct pronunciation?
I think so, yeah.
There's quite a few, and as Thomas says, there's a lot of travel shops, but there are also people selling tours on street corners. Now, I know that sounds a little bit basic, but actually I know a guy in Maratica called Pericles who does a sterling job at selling tours on the street corner. So if you're watching Pericles, good evening, or Kalispera. But no, there's plenty of places to get tours and plenty of places to go to.
Oh, good. I mean, what's the kind of places you can go to from here, actually? I mean, there's...
they got
the Blue Lagoon, or...?
Yes.
Yes, there's a Blue Lagoon, but this is near to the mainland, no? So you take a day trip over to the mainland.
Okay.
Near Igomenica.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
But when you go around the island, they have some nice spots they can show you on this island. I tell you, it's definitely worth going. They have these boat trips everywhere. We know about the boat trip, Agios Gordis, with the pink boat.
Yes, that's
pink
right.
party boat who goes out in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Then is sightseeing boats. Bella Constrica has a lot of sightseeing boats.
Right.
As example, Corfu Town, you can find them. You can find them quite everywhere on the island. But the best thing is go into one of these travel booking offices.
Yeah.
For tours, and they will show you. Take a flyer, sit back home, go for a beer, look for what you like, and then book. Well, it's for sure something. That island offers so much in the summer. It's hard to comprehend what's going on here. It's really a lot going on this island. Yeah. People don't realize how lucky they are.
They are. And the island also has a full-blown water sports park, doesn't it, in Aqualand, centred in the middle of the island, not far from Corfu town, which actually was one of the first water parks ever opened.
Really?
Yes, a long, long time ago. It's been going for quite a long time.
Okay.
It's probably been superseded by many others around the world, but the point is it's still there, and you can have a whole week's holiday there if you want. It's full of chalet accommodation, and there's some great water slides. I haven't exactly tried it myself, but I know of a lot of people who have, and have had a great fun day out.
Fabulous.
So I like a bit of water sliding.
Yeah, I like a bit of water sliding. Yeah.
Yeah.
So water sliding.
Yeah, water sliding.
Did wonder what you were going to say there for a minute, but...
Why?
Listen.
What could I possibly mean? I really don't know.
No, I don't know.
In the evening. Water slides. Have you been on many?
I've been on a few.
Have you?
I've had a few. I went to Blackpool. And there's a great centre in Blackpool that does lots of water slides. Been to a few others. I'm sure I have. Yeah, like a bit of water sliding, don't you?
I haven't done it. I have to say, I've never done a water slide. Been on a helter-skelter, but not a water slide. Not quite the same, is it?
No, not really, no.
Maybe you should check out Aqualand and report from there next year for us.
Maybe I should.
Spread the word.
Yeah, I like water slides. Do you like water slides, Thomas?
Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
We used to, I mean, some places do...
You become a big kid.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you get excited, become a big kid. Yeah, of course you have to. You have to mix in with
how am I going to get down this? Oh, am I going to go down on my back? Am I going to go seated?
On my belly, head first.
Arms, Some places offer like an easy water slide, so it's like, nice gentle water slide that goes down, and then it goes all the way up to hardcore kind of water slides.
What's a hardcore water slide then? Is that one of those tunnels that's all enclosed? You're in the dark and you're just shooting down.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, usually, obviously, the hardcore ones you're gonna go a lot faster than the nice gentle kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. It's good. And there's other ones as well. There's all sorts of different varieties. So you can do the slide that goes down, and then it's like a ramp, and then you end up just.
Yeah, well, don't look at me. I can't help you there.
Well, I'm glad to see you've come out and emerged in one piece, so that's good.
Oh, yeah.
But
I can do it.
Are you a swimmer?
Now you got me there. I was trying to avoid that one, obviously, but it didn't work very well. No, I have to be honest. Actually, I can't swim, and I do have I'm a little bit aquaphobic, I think.
Okay.
Had a nasty experience when I was a youngster in someone's swimming pool. I got my legs stuck up on the material at the bottom, and that dragged me down. It was one of those swimming pools that rise up from your garden, It wasn't my garden, it was someone else's garden. And the bottom of the swimming pool hadn't been laid correctly. It was the rubber, is it? I think it is.
Yeah.
And I managed to get my foot caught in that, which dragged me down, and quite honestly, I nearly drowned. It was actually this lovely lady who dived in and fished me out and gave me the kiss of life and everything else. Actually brought me back to life. So
wow.
If you're watching, Mrs. Mead, thank you very much indeed. You saved my bacon. That happened a very long time ago.
Wow.
So since then, I've had a bit of problem swimming. I should point out that some wonderful people in Hazlemere spent a whole summer trying to teach me to swim in this lovely park that they had membership to. And unfortunately, they only managed to get me to go, I think I was trying to learn backstroke, but I ended up going backwards. They gave up in the end. I think I'm beyond it with swimming, I think, Thomas. Yes, it was a laugh for everybody, but I felt very embarrassed. I don't think swimming's my forte.
So, doing a backstroke, you went
backwards. I went in the wrong way. I think it was backstroke or forestroke. I can't remember now. But I went the opposite direction to what I should be doing, and everybody was saying, "How is this possible?" Well, with me, anything's possible. Yes, these things do happen. Well, which reminds me, actually, I've had that happen to me before. A long time ago, actually, before I was trying to learn to swim and ended up going backwards, I was slightly inebriated on the roof of someone's car. Yes, this was a long time ago.
This is coming up again and again, isn't it?
Well, it's good as we call Nightshift.
Well, I don't drink anymore. I used to.
All right, okay.
It's probably explain why I've ended up like I have. But anyway, no, I was relaxing on the top of this car. It was a beautiful summer's day, somewhere in southern England. And I slid off the roof of this car. I was with some friends. And what everyone couldn't understand was why I just hovered. It seemed like I was in mid-air for absolutely ages. And I was asking myself, how come I haven't fallen? How come I haven't hurt myself? And they were saying, Adrian, you're standing in middle air. How is this possible? And whilst all this was going on, I was still in middle of the air. And I don't know how this happened. And then I thought to myself, well, I should really be hurting myself now because I should have hit my leg or my rear end or something like that. And the minute I thought that, then I came crashing down and I did hurt my derriere. But how that happened, how I was suspended for quite some time in mid-air from the roof of a car, I will never know.
Wires, maybe? Did you have wires attached?
Wires? Good grief, no. No wires.
Was there a strong gust of wind?
Maybe. I usually have strong gusts of wind.
I can
yes, you can imagine that.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I had beans tonight, but we won't go there.
All right,
that's another story.
Thank you.
But I don't know why I was suspended in mid-air from this car. But like I say, I don't quite know how I managed to get my foot caught up in this swimming pool, which is what we were talking about, and that's the reason why I'm reticent.
Aquaphobic.
Yeah, slightly aquaphobic. Having said that, Corfu has some of the best swimming waters you could possibly imagine. It has many blue flag beaches.
Yes.
And people love to swim here. I know several elderly people who, first thing they do in the morning, no matter what the weather's like, no matter in the teeth of winter, they are out there swimming in the ocean. And they all look jolly healthy to me.
Yeah.
And the other thing to say, of course, is in the summer, spring and autumn, the waters, the colours of the water here are just phenomenal.
Spectacular.
Oh, you've
Wow.
got your aquamarine,
Yeah.
you've got your teals, you've got your turquoises and your deep blues and light blues, and do you know, it's quite staggering. It almost makes, I look at this and I think, oh, I really want to swim, and then I think, maybe not.
Maybe not. Okay.
It's the same, but this hovering, that's probably a draft.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, maybe it was a draft or
Must
some
be a
sort.
draft or something.
Oh, maybe, yes. I'll have to think on that one, yes. If anyone out there has got an idea as to why I was ended up suspended in midair for what seemed like ages, please let me know. I'd love to know.
Maybe you're a magician.
I don't think so, Wayne. No.
No?
Sadly not. No.
Maybe you could levitate like David. What's his face?
Blaine? No?
David Blaine.
David
that's
Blaine.
it, that's
Yes.
all right.
No, I don't think I can. However, I did meet a levitating lady in Tangier once a long time ago, but we better not go into that story now. This lady
no, we
totally
won't go into
levitated.
that,
There
no.
were no strings
I know
attached
that
on that
story.
one. You know that story, yes. That's for the
I
X-rated
know that
version.
story. We're not going
my
into that one.
God.
Oh no.
What's
no.
happening?
So I think it is possible that people possibly can do these amazing things, but I have to say I'm not one of them. It was just a curious thing that I ended up being suspended in midair all those years ago. Never mind, these things happen.
But you can't swim.
No.
No. That's a shame.
Maybe someone could teach me one day.
I can't swim either.
Ah.
I'm not.
Oh,
very,
that's
well,
all right.
actually,
Nah,
that's
you
not
must
quite
come on.
true. I can kind of keep myself going for a little while, but after a while, no.
It's,
Onto the back. It's the easiest way to. If you can't swim,
just go on the back.
go on your back and float.
Yeah.
It kind of works.
Yeah.
Can you swim?
I can swim, yeah.
Yeah,
Of course
yeah.
I can swim.
Of course he can swim.
Of course I can
He's
swim.
athletic.
Man. I mean, come on.
Yes, and didn't you do some spear fishing in the summer, Thomas?
Oh yeah, I started 2 years ago, first time spearfishing, and it's superb.
Wow.
It's superb. It's so satisfying. You go down, you have a little look, and I caught something.
Really?
First outing, 2 fish.
Amazing.
Bam.
Wow.
How beautiful. No, it's full. It's sea life here is really.
Is that while snorkeling?
It's while snorkeling. You just snorkel, you look a little, and then you go down, get to the bottom, watch the fish a little bit, and wait for your perfect moment.
Yeah. Did
And
you?
bam, straight onto the barbecue.
I was going to say, did you? Oh, see, for you.
You cooked your tea as well. How wonderful.
Straight. I mean, you can't get any fresher.
No, not
Definitely
really, can you?
No food miles there.
No.
Ah, but we again on food again, and this is funny because we just got another food. While you guys talking about food, I want one food answer about this island.
Go on.
One food question answered about this island. Oh my God! Why is so many pizzerias and spaghetti and that on a menu in a Greek taverna?
We think we know the answer to this, don't we?
Yeah,
No, we know the answer for it.
we do.
Definitely, yeah. And that's what you say, or should I say, Adrian?
No, you say, Thomas.
You say.
Should I? It's because of the Venetians.
Mm-hmm.
The Italian influence on the island, because they were here for, 400 years?
Yeah.
Nearly 400 years. So the Venetians, the Italians, been on this island for 400 years. And this reflects in the Corfu Ep6 kitchen.
It does. Yeah.
And
Definitely.
actually, that reminds me of something, Thomas. Haven't you noticed that many people's gardens you will see a stone pizzeria oven, won't you?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And I can't recall seeing so many in other gardens in other countries.
No. It's really here, it's like a traditional oven, but you have your how you call it now? Furnace?
Yes?
Yeah.
Looks like a bread oven.
It
looks
looks
like
like
a
that,
pizza,
yes,
but it's
between a pizza and the bread oven.
Yeah.
It is.
No, but they make the pizzas in there, and I think, we're very lucky.
Yeah,
I
same
consider
here.
me lucky because food-wise, and Greek food, Italian food, no?
Oh.
I'm in heaven.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, you
think
know,
we all are.
I mean, we can't get it any better.
Oh no.
Definitely.
Oh my.
Oh,
The food is amazing.
It's really, but
see,
that's-
now I'm getting hungry. Now.
yeah, but that's the Venetian influence on the island for 400 years.
Yes.
Yeah. And please, people, don't write in that this is now the reason that we have English breakfast in the north. It's nothing to do with the English occupation. No, it hasn't, Adrian. It has not, okay?
Well, I have to say, Lola does a good English breakfast down in Maratica.
Oh,
At Popeye's Cafe, which is on the roundabout. Very good cafe if you want a tasty snack in Maratica.
Yes, very good spaghetti bolognese as well.
That's right, you love her
I
spaghetti bolognese.
love Lola's spaghetti bolognese.
Actually, I'm quite keen on her liver.
Yeah.
She does a good mean
Why,
dish
you
of
need a
liver.
new one? No, you need
I think he does after all the inebriation that he's had in the past.
Need something to soak it up.
Yeah.
No, I see what you mean. Yes, I need a new liver.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, I missed that one. Yes, I
I got
probably
it.
do.
He got it.
It's a lucky
old
because
Lola.
still time. No, definitely. No, this is the answer. This is the Venetian influence,
Yes.
and that's why the wine came, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of wine fields disappeared. I have to tell you that quickly. There were a lot of wine fields disappeared, and that had to do with taxes.
Yes, I believe it was, wasn't it? Taxes
Yeah,
on
well
the
then-
wine.
The taxes from the Venetians on the wine, and then it went over to olives.
Yep.
But we go into different areas here on the island, and they had different production. Like Pentati had something with acorns.
Really?
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's a whole story about the acorns.
What do they do with their acorns then, Tom?
Oh, but the acorns, if I'm right, they grinded them down for color.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
They would do some good thing, but this was an era for acorns. But we asked the mayor for a little bit more info.
Yes.
Well, only not long ago we found out what Pentati actually means.
Okay, go on.
Yeah? And this is when they got the land given
Mm.
from the church to put this village. So they split the land up between the villages, and Pentati got the fifth.
Ah,
Pen,
Yeah.
that is a fifth of it. So
Wow.
and I got Sophia, I think, told me that.
That's lovely.
And that's how the name Pentati came up.
Wow.
It's a fifth. So they got the fifth. Pendat.
yeah.
So
So there is a
history lesson over.
Yeah.
a logical reason for almost everything, isn't
Everything
there?
on
It's
this,
nice to
everything
know.
makes that,
Yeah.
and this is beautiful. But then you start to understand the island a little bit better. You
Yes.
understand the culture, you understand the people. You have to know their history. If you don't know their history, you will not understand them.
That's a good reason to buy Steve Ford's book.
It's a good reason to buy Steve Ford's book, guys. Definitely. I mean, Jamie, we have to sorry, Jamie. Jamie is well, let me. I just go out of the way so we can see it. You can blend that in from Steve Ford. He's now helping us out from the technical side. It's
There you
Jamie
go.
James. No, Jamie Jones. Jones, yeah. Jamie Jones, Mr. Jones. Is gone and he's helping out for the technical side. Thank you. You're here every day, Monday to Friday from 10 till 12. Excellent. We need the help, any help we can get. But here on screen is now the travel guide to 50 Corfu villages. Steve said the history of 50 Corfu villages, and you can buy that on, where is the website? of it?
CorfuVillages.eu.
Yeah, man. And the copy costs £9.95, so roughly €10 for you and me. Every penny goes to the poor families, children's home, and animals on the island.
Fabulous.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. And now we go on because I have to plug this doggy again. All right. So, and we go on to the dog. Sorry, guys. We need to find that space, and I just try. Wait, let me see if I can. Natalie Thorn on the Corfu grapevine.
Yes.
Yeah, please go on to the Corfu grapevine. Maybe we can help this doggy outside her house. She's looking after it for the moment. She cannot take it in because she got 3 dogs. Looks very young, so that can't be older than 3-4 months.
No, it's got to be about 3-4, isn't it?
Yeah,
3-4
it can't
months.
be any. And how it looks, because he looks happy and pretty as a boy, but it's no, we don't know the gender. So we try to find out. You haven't got any messages yet, have you?
No.
No reply. So we will gonna try to find out any information possible. If you guys out there know or can help now, please use this opportunity. Write us in, contact us by email. It's nightshift@StudioKerkyra.com, or send us a Skype message. His username is StudioKerkyra, or go onto our Facebook page, StudioKerkyra, and send us a message. If you can help in any way, or you know somebody who could at least foster that little doggy until we are able to find a new home, please contact us. All right? So it would be brilliant. What is he beautiful?
Very gorgeous.
He's really
Very
gorgeous.
sweet little dog.
Okay, guys, I think we nearly done it.
Oh,
Anything else you guys want to add to this beautiful Monday morning? Monday is over. Wow.
Can I just say congratulations to Greece for beating Israel in the Basketball World Cup qualifiers today.
Oh,
Jolly
I didn't
good,
know that.
Well done, Greece.
Oh,
A
fantastic.
nice, comfortable win as well, actually. I think it was something like 82 to 61 or something like that.
Wow.
So a nice, comfortable win for Greece in the World Cup qualifiers of basketball.
very good.
Well done.
The Greeks are very good in
Very
basketball.
good
If you
basketball
look in
team.
Europe-wide, the Greek
Very good.
basketball teams are very, very good teams.
And the what's the name of the guy? Kalakafis. He's very good.
He's very good.
Oh yeah.
We have to start watching some games together.
I know.
I
Yeah.
think it's really good basketball. I've never been into basketball that much until I arrived on the island. And when you see the buzz going on, and their football, of course, no?
Oh, they love
Football and
football.
basketball
Yes.
is unbelievable.
Yeah, but the two are pretty much parallel, aren't they? Here, basketball is very big.
Basketball is very big. It's nothing behind football here.
Yeah.
And certain times I think it's even bigger than football.
Yes,
here,
I
no?
think it is.
But I think
you're
it
right.
is fantastic. All the
Yeah.
big teams are in there. They have good talent coming through. So
But I just wanted to put that out there. That well done to Greece.
No, thank you very much for telling us that.
That's all right.
Good news for Greece.
Good.
Good news for Greece. Okay, then I'd only do one quick shout out, and
Go
that's
on.
about the Christmas market.
Yes.
I can't leave it. Christmas is, it's not
Nearly
far
here.
away. I know, how exciting.
It is.
But 1st of December is Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to get our first Christmas market together. So for everyone who would like to take part or visit, please come up to Ios Mateos. Have a look at this beautiful village. We do our best to make a nice Christmas for everyone. We still have some stalls available.
Yep.
They're not for hire, they free. Okay, if you want to donate to good causes, be our guest anytime, of course. But yes, come here if you do crafts, if you do arts, if you do some homemade like jams or
Yes.
something island related. There will be locals here and use this opportunity, but this is really open for everybody. Like the boot sales we have, they're raising money for the dog homes, what's brilliant. Guys, just get in contact with us. Come here and have your own store. Plug your products and help us making a fantastic Christmas market this
Oh,
year.
lovely Christmas.
That'd be great. Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Definitely,
I'll
guys.
get you some donuts.
There's some donuts, definitely some donuts. Okay, guys, I think that's it. That's the end of the show for today. What a fantastic evening. We got through a couple of things. So if you want to contact us, go on to nightshift@StudioKerkyra.com, our Facebook page, StudioKerkyra, or send us a message through Skype, username StudioKerkyra. It's old StudioKerkyra, isn't it?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
easy to remember. Yes, for me, thank you very much.
And yes, it's been great being with you again, and we look forward to doing it all over again tomorrow night here on the Night Shift, broadcasting to you live from Corfu.
And it's a very good night from me. Keep smiling, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
Cool. Good night, guys.